Welcome to part 2 of how to draw very goodly. So in this part we're going to start this part, and we're just going to make it really black. You see that? It's really black. And also we're going to add some shading into this top part right here. And the shading is basically on its sort of ears. And we're going to make it slightly darker, well, I guess a lot darker than the one above it. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, what more could we need in this drawing? Let's make the mouth a little darker. So, I just dropped my camera. Shade the mouth, we're gonna need, I want to make the teeth not cool. So make everything not but the teeth. Okay, and then we're gonna want big old rosy cheeks. So we're gonna make big old rosy cheeks right there. And then we're gonna take out this part of the foot to make him walking. And I'll put a little divot so you can tell that his pants are starting in a different place. And we're just gonna make this so we can identify where this boy's lower body begins. I'm gonna start shading that in. I want a very rough shade for this. Rough shade. Okay. And then we're going to make sure that the shoe is very dark, and we can just get some circles in there, some circle strokes. And there we go, that's the main body. And now we're going to get him walking on a background. And one second, I just need to make these a little more rosy. They're not rosy enough. Okay, that's looking pretty rosy. And let me just get that shading around the edges. Okay, that's looking pretty sweet and pretty neat. So yeah, the background. So basically, he's going to be in this little area. And we're just going to make a little landscape below his foot. And we're sort of going to make it fade like that. Make it fade out. Okay. So now that's sort of fading. We're going to put a sun in the background. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, you can just make it sort of a lump. And we're going to give the sun some glasses. And a face that says, I'm a sun. And we need to make these glasses black to show the world that he's a sun. Just gonna give him some normal rectangle teeth. Might look a little creepy up there, but it doesn't make him any less of a sun. Looking more like a sunflower to me, and that's just okay. So what we're going to do, since we're creative and we don't want to discriminate, we're not going to make this a sun anymore. We're going to use our creative juices to turn him into a sunflower. So we're just going to give a big old stem here that will wander every which way. And we'll just take him back into the ground where he can be rooted by his family. So we're just going to shade in that stem. Shade in the whole stem. See that fat part of the stem? That's where we're going to make a whole lot of cool stuff happen. Also, we're going to shade in one important side of the sun, and sort of get that all around here. And make all these leaves. This is actually inspired by the very tall sunflower outside of my window in my garden right now. Bet you didn't know that. A little insight onto the life of me. Okay, so now we got that sunflower. And we got the sunflower. We're gonna get the sun up in the right here, but we're gonna make a few more little plants. So I'm just gonna make a simple plant right here. Just a little plant. We're gonna make some grass. You know, there's always gotta be some grass. There's a sunflower. Some just miscellaneous grass, and we're gonna make another one of those 2-leaf plants. Just some standard vegetation. Not too much, we don't want to overdo it. And we're going to put our sun in here. And our sun is going to be a great big ball with shiny rays. One big old nice sun. So here we have it complete. We have our man here with his sunflower buddy on the plants with the sun. And if we want to, we can just extend these into the whole frame, make a little hill. Just make a little hill that all these guys are sitting on. And this guy, I'll make sure people are aware that he's walking. But yeah, that's the whole deal. Goodbye.